Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. A shout out, or shalom to, all the Israelites scattered abroad, and even to the Gentiles that's doing righteousness, and, all the sisters and brothers, both the righteous Gentile sisters and brothers, or the righteous Israelite sisters and brothers, and the righteous Gentile sisters and brothers, or brothers and sisters. So we're going to go into this quick little lesson in Revelations 7 about the 144,000. Let's go to verse 3. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither, let's go to verse 2. It says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Asher were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Naphtali were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin were sealed 12,000. Now, this is John the Revelator. He said he heard the number, and the number that was sealed, the 12,000, the 144,000, 12,000 out of each tribe, from Judah all the way down to Benjamin. Okay, so this is what he heard. This is what the Revelator John saw or heard. Now, a lot of people get confused with this because they go to the next verse, which is the 9th verse, and I'm going to break this all down. They get confused and say that in the 9th verse, this is a different people. This is not the 144,000. They think this is a multitude of just scattered Israelites, or the 1/3. Shlakia. A lot of people, a lot of Israelites especially, think that the 9th verse is talking about the 1/3, so to speak, of Israel. Okay, which is not true. The 9th verse is still talking about the 144,000. Okay, now keep this in mind. First, John heard the number, then beheld. He saw the number, the great multitude, the 144,000. Now, they get confused about this word right here, which it says, which no man can number. If I was on a mountain, so to speak, and 144,000 people showed up to hear me speak, just hypothetically speaking, could I number them with the naked eye? No, I could not. I would not know the number of those people. Now, it's 144,000. The Most High knows the number. It's a mixed multitude of people. But would I know just off top how many people those were? No. Now, we're going to deal with the word beheld. Okay, so we're going to go with the word beheld. We're going to go with the word beheld. Beheld. The word beheld means perceive, consider, be aware, or let me start from the top. It says to know, be aware, behold, can, tell, consider, look, perceive, to see, be sure, tell, understand, wish, wot. And I'm going to go even further. It says properly to see, literally or figuratively, by implication, in the perfect tense only, to know, be aware, behold, can, consider, look, perceive, see. So first he heard the number, then he saw the number. It's still the 144,000 of the mixed multitude of people of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in the hand. Now, why does it says all nations and kindreds? Because if you go to Deuteronomy, what is that? Deuteronomy 28 and 64. If you go down to the 64th verse, it says, and Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Now, people, or not people. Now, this is talking about a certain period of time, but you got to understand, Israel was scattered. It's still scattered to this day, and they serving wood and stone. Okay. Now, this is, you can apply this to Babylon, which happened, or to the captivities that happened in the Old Testament, which it did happen, but it's happening right now. And that's why Israel is in every nation. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get that in Isaiah. Hold on. What verse is that in Isaiah? Scattered among the Gentiles. Hold on. No. Ezekiel 36 and 19. Let's go to Ezekiel 36 and 19. Thus, 36 and 19. Okay, it says, and I scattered them among the heathen, and they were dispersed through the countries according to their way and according to their doing I judged them. Now, this is still happening today. We are still scattered amongst the heathen. Okay, the bulk of Israel, people say, is in North America. No, it's not. We are scattered amongst the heathen. It says it right here. So this would be the 144,000 in Revelations. Back to Revelations 7 and 9. Okay, I'm gonna read it again. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man can number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hand. Who was clothed with white robes? That's the 144,000. The palms in the hand. Let's look at the word palms in the hand. Slovakia. Palm tree. Okay, so hold on. White robes, kindreds, lamb clothed with white. No, I don't want to look up I want to look up the kindreds of all nations. Kindreds. Now notice it says kindred. The word kindred means tribe or clan. No other nation is really called a tribe. Matter of fact, let's go to the second definition of the biblical outline usage. It says in the NT, all the persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, a nation of people, a tribe. So this is still the 144,000. See, notice it says tribe. What are we called? The 12 tribes of Israel. This is not hard to figure out, people. The 144,000 that John the Revelator saw, or the multitude that John the Revelator saw, was the 144,000, both men and women. Okay, the women under the man, and let's get that she should be saved in childbearing. There's still, because there's women a part of this number too. That's why the scripture says she was be saved through childbearing. Okay, because you can't forget the women, you can't neglect the women, because you got some men out there who has a weird doctrine that says there's not going to be no women in the kingdom. That's a weird homosexual doctrine. Okay, that's a homo doctrine. Okay, save through childbearing. Oh man, Sulaki. Okay, because she will be saved through childbearing. 1 Timothy 2:15. 2 and 1 Timothy 2:15. This 1 Timothy 2:15. It says, notwithstanding, this is 1 Timothy 2:15. It says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and in charity and holiness and sobriety. So these women is going to be a part of the 144,000. Notice it goes back to Adam and Eve, and it talks about the beginning, how Adam was not the seed, but the woman being the seed. Now it says she will be saved in childbearing. Okay. So what am I bringing out? I'm bringing out the 144,000, the elect of Israel. This has nothing to do with the 1/3 in Zechariah 3, I believe. That's where they get the 1/3 doctrine. That's talking about, that Zechariah verse is talking about the third, what is that? 70 AD. It's not talking about being 1/3 being left behind. That's not talking about that. Okay, or 1/3 being the elect and saving through this destruction that's going to happen, that's going to be in America. That's not talking about that. Okay, that's talking about something totally different. Most of those prophecies in the Old Testament has already been fulfilled. And guess what? The history repeats itself. So every time Israel got in trouble, we kept going through the same captivity. So yes, we're in captivity right now, but that doesn't mean you have to act belligerent and act crazy. Okay, no, keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your abilities and stay your ass in pocket. Okay, don't get out of pocket, because if you get out of pocket, Yahweh Bashim Yal Shai is gonna, he gonna put you back in pocket. You might not like it either. Keep your ass in pocket. You know what I'm saying? Live for Yahweh Bashim Yal Shai. Stop living for this crooked ass kingdom, and you will see results, good results. And you will, in the Most High, through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yal Shai, He will give you this power to endure. And you hopefully we can be part of the elect. I want to be a part of the elect. I want to be a part of their number. We used to sing a song in the church called "When the Saints Go Marching In." I want to be a part of that number. So this is the 144,000, the one that stood before the throne, before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, with palms in their hand. Okay, this is 144,000. Now, so with that being said, hope you guys are edified. Like I said, again, don't get confused with these doctrines. Read for yourself. Look at these words, okay? These words mean something. If you look at the word beheld all throughout the Bible, is usually see. It usually means to see, to be aware, lo. When they say lo, I beheld, that's like it says right here, it means to see. That's all he did. First he heard the number. Let's go back up. Okay, it says in verse 4, it says, I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of Israel. okay, of the children of Israel. And now in verse 9 says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude. It means he saw the number. This has nothing to do with the 1/3. Okay, that has already happened. This is the 144,000. Now there is going to be an elect. This is the elect out of Israel. Okay, that's going to be standing with those white robes before the Lamb. Okay, that's going to have those crowns. Okay, them and their family. Notice it says she's going to be saved through childbearing, so the woman is in there too. Okay, these are the same people that he heard, that John the Revelator heard. And again, if y'all want to make the claim, well, it says no man can number. You can't number 144,000 people with your naked eye. Okay, if there's 144,000 people standing before you, without you counting them coming in the door, you will not be able to number them. And that's what John saw and heard, or heard and saw. So with that being said, I hope you guys are edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yoshua Bashim Krokadash. Till next time, Shalom.